विजिलेंस ऑफिसर को 3 काम करने पड़ेंगे. One is to get your job done in 30 days time. The second is to impose a penalty on the head of the department and the officer, which will be recovered from their salaries and will be given to you as compensation. And the third is that it was assumed that he has not done because of corruption, so corruption cases will be registered against both these officers. तो ये डालना चाहिए कि नहीं डालना चाहिए? But unfortunately, many people are saying that we should not include this common man's bribery in this law. बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं कि हमें आम आदमी की रिश्वतखोरी इस कानून में नहीं डालनी चाहिए. उनका यह कहना है कि अगर आम आदमी की रिश्वतखोरी इस कानून में हमने डाली तो लाखों ग्रीवांसेस आ जाएंगी. हमारा यह कहना है, मैं इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में पहले काम करता था, मैं ये सोच रहा था कि अगर मेरे चीफ कमिश्नर की 2 केसेस के अंदर पेनल्टी लग जाए, उसकी तनख्वाह कट जाए, तो वो सारे डिपार्टमेंट को ठीक कर देगा. अगर हर डिपार्टमेंट के हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट की अकाउंटेबिलिटी फिक्स हो जाए, अगर हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट की तनख्वाह कटने लग जाए, तो सारे के सारे डिपार्टमेंट ठीक हो जाएंगे. तो हमें लगता है लाखों ग्रीवांसेस आने के बजाय एक भी ग्रीवांस आनी बंद हो जाएगी. लेकिन अगर मान लीजिए लाखों ग्रीवांसेस आती भी हैं, तो आज 62 साल हो गए आजादी के, क्या हम आम जनता की ग्रीवांसेस को यह कह के मना कर देंगे कि लाखों ग्रीवांसेस है इसीलिए आपकी ग्रीवांस सॉल्व नहीं करेंगे? इज दिस एक्सेप्टेबल टू अस? Even if there are lakhs of grievances, the government should appoint thousands of officers to solve those grievances. So ये आम आदमी की रिश्वतखोरी को डालना चाहिए कि नहीं डालना चाहिए? ये आपको जोर से बोलना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि दिल्ली में बैठे हुए कई लोग बोल रहे हैं कि आम आदमी की ग्रीवांसेस को नहीं डालना चाहिए. तो जोर से बताइए, आम आदमी की ग्रीवांसेस को डालना चाहिए कि नहीं डालना चाहिए? उसके बाद जुडिशरी का करप्शन. Should the corruption by judges of High Court and Supreme Court be covered under Lokpal or not? आज ये the law says today, the situation is that if any judge of High Court or Supreme Court indulges in corruption, you cannot register an FIR against that judge without obtaining permission from the Chief Justice of India. चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया की परमिशन के बिना आप एफआईआर भी नहीं कर सकते. यू कांट स्टार्ट द इन्वेस्टिगेशंस आल्सो. फ्रेंड्स, इन द लास्ट 20 इयर्स, 20 साल में केवल एक केस में चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया ने परमिशन दिया है, बस एक केस में. डिस्पाइट द फैक्ट दैट देयर आर सो मेनी केसेस इन विच करप्शन वाज सो ब्लेटेंट, इट वाज देयर इन पब्लिक डोमेन, it was committed by the judges of High Courts and Supreme Court. And despite so much of evidence in public domain, even very honest Chief Justices of India refused to give permission. I will give you an example. Justice Venkat Chalaiya, he is one of the most honorable judges that we have in our country. One of the most honorable Chief Justices of India that we have in our country. When he was the Chief Justice of India, the government asked permission to register an FIR against Justice Sen Gupta of Kolkata High Court. Justice Sen Gupta was a thoroughly corrupt judge of Kolkata High Court. The government sought permission to register an FIR against him from Justice Venkat Chalaiya. But despite Venkat Chalaiya being such an honest judge, he refused to give permission. No, we have great respect for Justice Venkat Chalaiya. This means that the present system and the evidence against Justice Sen Gupta was so overwhelming that the day Justice Sen Gupta retired, after that you don't need permission from the Chief Justice. Next day there was a CBI raid on his house and he was arrested. So therefore, friends, the present system of obtaining permission from the Chief Justice of India is encouraging corruption in judiciary. It is actually protecting the corrupt judges. इस सिस्टम को हमें बदलना पड़ेगा. जॉइंट कमेटी की तीसरी मीटिंग के अंदर यह वाला इश्यू डिस्कस हुआ था, whether judiciary should be covered under Lokpal or not. And P. Chidambaram said that we should not bring judiciary within the purview of Lokpal bill. And he said that Justice J.S. Verma and Justice Venkat Chalaiya, who are the two most honorable Chief Justices of India, retired former Chief Justices of India, he said that they are opposing bringing judiciary under the Lokpal bill. So through this platform today, sir, I want to make an appeal both to Justice J.S. Verma and to Justice Venkat Chalaiya. मैं हाथ जोड़ के उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि सरकार आपके आर्टिकल्स को और आपके स्टेटमेंट्स को मिसयूज कर रही है जॉइंट कमेटी के अंदर. सो मैं उनसे हाथ जोड़ के रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं दैट दे शुड हेल्प अस in getting judiciary covered under this Lokpal bill. Should judiciary be covered under Lokpal bill or not? What are we proposing in Lokpal bill? हम Lokpal bill में केवल ये कह रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं कह रहे कि the permission for registering a case against a corrupt judge, the permission should not be given by Chief Justice of India, but the permission should be given by a 7-member bench of Lokpal in an open hearing. खुले के अंदर 7-member bench, 7-member bench of Lokpal. Open hearing के अंदर वो decide करेंगे, they will listen to the evidence and they will decide whether an FIR should be registered against that judge or not. So whether the present system, many people are saying कि अगर हमने लोकपाल को ये registration करने की power दे दी तो it will affect the independence of judiciary. In my opinion, आज जो system है जिसमें भ्रष्टाचार पैदा हो रहा है हमारी जुडिशरी के अंदर, this is compromising the independence of judiciary. And if we give this power to Lokpal, I think the independence of judiciary would be strengthened rather than compromised. So क्या जुडिशरी की करप्शन को इसके अंदर आना चाहिए कि नहीं आना चाहिए? जोर से बताइए, क्या आना चाहिए कि नहीं आना चाहिए? साथियों, देश में जो भी भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ आवाज उठाता है उसका कत्ल कर दिया जाता है. There are 13 people who have been murdered in the last 1 year. जो भी आवाज उठाता है उसको तंग किया जाता है. He is victimized professionally, physically, he is assaulted. So what we are saying is that it shall be the duty of Lokpal or Lokayukta to provide protection to such people who raise their voice against corruption. मंजूर? प्रधानमंत्री को इसके अंडर में आना चाहिए कि नहीं आना चाहिए? बहुत सारे लोगों का यह कहना है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर के खिलाफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन करने का पावर लोकपाल के पास नहीं होना चाहिए. अकॉर्डिंग टू देम, इट इज अ थ्रेट टू डेमोक्रेसी. So do you all agree that Prime Minister's corruption should be covered under Lokpal? उसके बाद we have multiplicity of anti-corruption agencies. We have CBI, we have CVC, we have departmental vigilance, we have anti-corruption branch, we have state vigilance department. There are multiplicity of agencies, friends, and each of these agencies, the government has deliberately left a critical loophole to make each of these agencies ineffective. There is no point in having so many agencies. What we are suggesting is merge CBI, CVC and departmental vigilance into Lokpal and merge state vigilance department and anti-corruption branch into Lokayukta. We only need one strong and effective anti-corruption machinery. Manjoor? इसके बाद हमारे पार्लियामेंट के अंदर, हमारी असेंबली के अंदर MPs and MLAs are openly sold and purchased. The foundation of democracy is threatened. हमारे पूरे के पूरे जनतंत्र को खतरा है अगर खुलेआम MPs को खरीदा और बेचा जाता है. आज हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अंदर प्रॉब्लम है. पार्लियामेंट के अंदर वो जितना भी बड़ा गुनाह करें, whatever crime they commit within parliament cannot be investigated by any investigating agency. So what we are suggesting is, if required, amend the constitution and whether they do corruption inside or outside parliament, it should be covered under the Lokpal bill. अगर वो पैसे लेके वोट डालते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, अगर पैसे लेके क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, अगर पैसे लेके कुछ भी काम करते हैं पार्लियामेंट के अंदर, तो एनीवन शुड बी एबल टू गो एंड मेक अ कंप्लेंट टू लोकपाल, एंड लोकपाल शुड बी ऑब्लाइज्ड टू इन्वेस्टिगेट एंड प्रोसिक्यूट दोज एमपीज. मंजूर? जोर से मंजूर. इसके लिए बहुत बड़ा आंदोलन करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज दिस वुड नीड एन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट. वी वुड नीड टू अमेंड द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया. Then what we are suggesting is that every politician and every bureaucrat should declare their property annually, and that should be put up on the website. And subsequently, if any property is found which has not been declared, then it will be assumed that that property was obtained through corrupt means and the property will be confiscated. मंजूर? लास्ट में आप एक क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे कि अगर ये लोकपाल करप्ट हो गया तो क्या होगा, या लोकायुक्ता सारा करप्ट हो गया तो क्या होगा. वेरी वैलिड पॉइंट. वी हैव प्रोवाइडेड सम provisions in this law. I would urge all of you are very educated people, I can see from the crowd. I would urge all of you to apply your brains and please send us more suggestions, because it is extremely critical that we keep Lokayukta and Lokpal taint free. They should not turn corrupt. अगर ये corrupt हो गए तो सब खत्म हो जाएगा, हमारा सारा आंदोलन खत्म हो जाएगा. So number one, we are suggesting that the entire functioning of Lokayukta and Lokpal should be completely transparent. कोई भी केस खत्म होने के बाद उसके सारे records, as soon as investigation is completed in any case, all the records of that particular case should be put up on the website so that the people can see what investigations were carried out in that particular case. Second is, अगर कोई भी व्यक्ति कंप्लेन करता है तो उसकी कंप्लेन को बिना सुनवाई किए, without giving him an opportunity of being heard, you cannot dismiss his complaint. You will have to hear every citizen before dismissing his complaint. The third is, अगर उसके स्टाफ के खिलाफ कोई कंप्लेंट आती है तो in every state we are proposing to set up a complaints authority which will be completely independent of Lokpal and Lokayukta. You can go and make a complaint to the complaints authority. They will have to do their inquiries within 1 month, and if the inquiry your complaint is proved, then that officer will be summarily dismissed from the job. There is no other penalty for him. We should not have corrupt people working in Lokpal or Lokayukta. अगर लोकपाल खुद करप्ट हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा, लोकपाल के मेंबर्स करप्ट हो जाएंगे तो क्या होगा. You can make a complaint to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court will have to investigate within 3 months, and if the charges are proved, Supreme Court will pass an order saying that remove this Lokpal member or remove this Lokpal chairperson. The selection of Lokpal members and Lokpal chairperson also, it's a long procedure that we have suggested. It is a very transparent and participatory process. Please go to our website and go through this process. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. Last में बहुत सारे लोग आर्टिकल्स लिख रहे हैं अखबार में that strong Lokpal is a threat to democracy. My question is, do we want a weak Lokpal? The corrupt people will be very happy if we have a weak Lokpal. Obviously, we want a very strong Lokpal, otherwise he will not be able to take action against the corrupt people. We want a strong Lokpal, but with adequate checks and balances so that no one can misuse the powers within Lokpal.